Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom and episode number 22. Hope you're having an excellent day. Welcome back to some Sky Islands, the North Necluda Sky Archipelago. A beautiful, lovely little, interesting little place. I am very curious to see if future Sky Islands sort of follow similar, like creative... If future Sky Islands have the same creative license that this place had. In the last episode, we started in the depths. We rose to the heights. And who knows where a sense of adventure will take us today. So long as we follow our sense of adventure, I don't think we can lose. So let's go ahead and walk in the shrine that we got unlocked last time by delivering a crystal from across an island. We found out that we can ultra hand a large piece of metal. Sorry, a small piece of metal that then Rauru's blessing? Now that's interesting. It's called Rauru's blessing. It looks wild. There's some funky music, too. Some funkadelic music going on in the background. We're already off to a great start. We manipulated a small piece of metal that manipulated a much larger piece of land, which is really exciting. That's what I was trying to say earlier. What is this? Okay, so we have a chest, and then I'm guessing we get the blessing. Why is it called Rauru's blessing? Or we get the light thing. A large Zonai charge. Excellent. Chest marker is beside the shrine name. Like, none of the other things have said this, right? Just to clarify for my own sanity. Ability to rise, ability to combine, ability to create, rewind. Down here, they're all shape rotation, combat training, a bouncy device. Okay. Rauru's blessing. Why would it name Rauru specifically? I like Rauru. Visitor to this shrine of light, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You've done well to reach this place. I'm wondering if this is just basic or if there's a reason that it says Rauru's name. We offer this light that cleanses you of evil. Thanks very much. I'll put it to good use. I'll probably try and turn it into some stamina eventually. I think we just need one more. I feel like this outfit does not allow me to really show off my arm as much as I want to. A Hylian tunic. I might need to switch over to something that lets me, you know. The barbarian armor is perfect because the right arm is uncovered. Left arm is not. You know? It's like if I had an enormous sleeve tattoo. It's like, show that shit off. Okay. Excellent. Well, I don't know why it's called Rauru's blessing. I mean, I guess it's possible that the statue at the end of each shrine is a statue of Rauru. I didn't really imagine that it was, but maybe it is. But maybe. So now, hold up. I still don't think we've been over... Yeah, this is the one we haven't been to. This is the one that's down. So I think we could probably just jump towards it. I think otherwise we've pretty much... been... Oh, no, we have been here. Duh. I wish I could bottle these freaking rockets. You know? That was the wrong button. I just wish I could... I could toss them down to the ground and then maybe I could try and follow them. You know? Look out below. Watch an explosion down there. Oops. Okay. Well. I guess that marks the end of this set of Sky Islands, which means it might be time to get back to... It might be time to get back to Kakariko Village and actually like go through with the million things that we have over here that we haven't actually gotten to do anything with because I decided to jump down after a fucking dragon. I don't regret it, but I do have lots of stuff to get back to. Let's try and ride this sucker down. Is there any way to like make it go sideways? No. Ouch. I could put a fan on it. I want it to, like, drift, you know? I want it to drift with the wind, but it does not drift. It falls. It falls like a rock. Okay, well. Let's aim for some water. I don't see any water. We can just aim for the top of this thing instead. Grab some splash fruits. It is so dark out here. Oh, hello. Long time no see. Uh-oh. You know what that means. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, there's a stable right there. Where am I looking at? Oh, that's the stable at the base of the Dueling Peaks. Okay. I know that stable. Yeah. All right, let's wait for the blood moon to happen, and then we'll hop down and maybe do some exploring.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters
Good music.
return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
The blood moon rises once again. Okay. So, Kakariko, we have a lot of problems. Maybe the one that I'm most interested in doing right away is that Triss's shop is empty because the people who usually stock it went somewhere. Here. Codger's Quarrel. The general store is at risk of running out of goods. The two old men who stock the store have left to drive monsters out of Ring Ruin in the hills west of the village. Triss is worried about the pair, but can't leave the store to check on them. To my mind, this accomplishes a couple things at once. I think they are, like, right here-ish, somewhere. I want to explore more of these Ring Ruins, and also I want to buy stuff from the general store. And I can't buy stuff if they won't stock it. You know what I mean? So I don't know that this ruin is actually one that we have examined, is it? Oh, shit. No. You didn't see anything. I think I found the two old codgers. Hello, old codgers. Offense is best. Fortify your defense. Oh my god, they're still going? I don't care how many times you say it, the best defense is a good offense is still nonsense from back to front. Now look at us, it's late at night. We haven't gotten any closer to getting rid of those monsters. And we won't as long as you keep turning it upside down. The best offense is not a good defense. Huh? Wait. Are they actually agreeing with each other? Didn't Olkin say, I don't care how many times you say the best offense is a good defense, that doesn't make it true? And then the second guy said, the best offense is not a good defense. You stubborn old codger. Yeah, look who's talking. While you've been going on and on with your poppycock about being offense, while you've been going on and on with your poppycock about offense being superior to defense, we're stuck here until you see reason. We need to clear out those monsters. What? Don't blame me. Can't get to those monsters because you keep spitting out your foolish talk. There's no way defense is better than... Okay, that makes more sense. One of them wants defense, one of them wants offense. I'm done. You can just go off and defend yourself all you want. I'm not going to be worm food. What if I just killed them all? Would that be fine if you guys just sat here and then I killed them all? Good grief. Those two really don't get along. You know what I mean? Those two squabblers. I want to investigate the ring ruin nestled in these hills, but some monsters have set up camp here. Heard these two are competing to be the town's top fighter. I asked them to clear out the monsters. This is all they do. There's a stone slab inscribed with Zonai writing. What if the monsters destroy that artifact? Why did I ask these two for help? Yeah, you should have. You asked for the best warrior? Buddy, I never got a phone call. Shit. Okay. Here's my thought. There's one there. There's a couple in the middle. If we could take out this guy to the side. Like the blue bokoblin on top. I feel like I could just rain hell down upon them from the side. Or from above, I should say. On the other hand, is there a Yahaha up here? Most important things first. Is there a Yahaha? No, it does not appear so. Okay. I've got a tactical look at what there is to see, and all I see is this guy. Nope, there's like 3 blue ones inside as well. Shit. Okay. I should have probably looked at this beforehand, but what do we have going for us here? We've got a bad bow, a broken bow. We've got... That guy's dead. Okay. You guys didn't even see anything. No. Shush. You didn't see shit. Now I've got a better bow. Oh, it's a spiked Boko bow. An upgraded Boko bow bound with the animal bone to boost its durability and firepower. Craftsmanship is sloppy. Probably should have screenshotted that shit. So what if I just set you guys on fire? I know. Actually, hold up. Where's the muddle thing? This is what I want, is a muddle bud. Yeah, have fun, buddy. Have fun. Oh, yeah. I don't have to use any ammo. Oh my god, he's destroying him. He's like, I heard you flirted with my Sandra. Nobody flirts with Sandra but me. Sandra's over here like, you dumbasses. I wasn't flirting. I'm not with you, and I wasn't flirting with him. Sandra's like, get it together, boys. Uh-oh. The muddled one is winning, which is perfect for me. They might literally wipe themselves out. I'm going to sit here and be a Ow! I was going to say I was going to be a commentator, but here we go. Okay, now Sandra's pissed. Sandra's like, I'm so tired of these male bokoblins fighting over me without consulting me first. I should really stop using the arrows. Oh, we got to grab this stuff. No. Don't let it burn. Don't let it burn. Oh, it's fine. What the hell is this? Spiked iron ball hammer? Hold up. Let me go break something else real quick before I grab that. Okay, we got a bow. Some good stuff. Are these things gonna run up at some point and be like, hey? No, it's actually funnier if they don't run up. It's actually much funny if they're like, they don't even realize what happened. They don't even realize we cleared the place. They were too busy arguing. A shield once used by the guards of Hyrule Castle. It's easy to handle. Its core is made of wood. We'll absolutely take that. But first, we're going to take a photo of both of them. Because... Shit. Because that is the smart thing to do. But first, I need to select a bunch of photos to delete. Okay. I kind of like that Yiga photo. In fact, I think I ended up using it as a thumbnail, so I kind of like that photo a lot. I like that photo. That one can go. I don't need any photos of the cuckos. I can delete a lot of this stuff, and I probably eventually will delete almost all of them. But it's fun in the meantime to keep the ones... They bring me, they bring me joy to look at. All right, we deleted 46 of them. There it is. Nope, that's the wrong one. Soldier shield? Yeah. I think I don't trust anybody who doesn't want to take a million photos of stuff in this game. Like, if you're not taking photos of stuff, you're such a different person than me. I gotta figure out how to wield this. I don't know what to get rid of exactly. Maybe the 8-fold blade thing. I kind of like it, though, but I don't really use sneak attacks. Spiked iron ball hammer. It's a spiked iron ball with a 9 fuse attack power. That's something I've never seen before. Light thin metal sword is the soldier's broadsword, used by guards of Hyrule Castle. Quicker charged attacks. I mean, it's a mix. I love it. I love it. Oh, shit. How do I get in there? There's got to be a way. There's simply got to be a way. I forgot about this chest. Honestly, best resource I could possibly get right now is giant bright bloom seeds. And arrows. Those are the two things. And bomb flowers is probably a close third, honestly. Bomb flowers are so useful. A strong Zonite sword. Strong Zonai sword made of Zonite. It resonates with attached Zonai devices to increase some of its attack power. See, I don't know. I did one of these before and I didn't necessarily like it. This boomerang claymore sucks though, so we'll take it. I gotta figure out what to add onto the end of it. I mean, the cannon sounds pretty fucking cool. We should try this. Strong Zonite sword. This is just kind of begging to be used, right? So now it's a plus 13, but oh my god, but look at it. I mean, if you're looking down the business end of this thing, call your family, say goodbye. You're not living to see another day. Let's see what happens. Oh! It's amazing. It's amazing. We have to sort stuff and use something else for now because there's no way. Should probably use the boomerang, to be honest. Stone slab at the Nestled Ring Ruins. Some translation notes. Those who most elite among the granted qualifications are chosen as sages. Those worthy secret stones and henceforth sages. Clearly, the sages are the subject of this slab. Filling in the blanks, I think it's basically saying talented individuals become sages by taking up secret stones. Okay. What do those stones look like? Hypothetically speaking. Where's my memories? Do they look like maybe a little comma kind of thingy? Okay. So that, I'm going to go talk to them, but I think that probably basically completes this side quest. I was taking a look at this side quest for Buget. We just have to tell Buget what they say. We don't have to, like, take photos of it or anything. So there's no reason to do this. I wanted to make sure that I had the right method for how you're supposed to do this. Okay, let's go tell the old... Oh, hi, guys. What's up? There's an arrow. Got to grab every one of those that I can. What? I don't believe it. You defeated all the monsters. Just who are you? That was some kind of fighting he did there, Olkin. Here was a firm grasp of defense and a strong hand with offense. Have I had it wrong all these years? It's plain as day now. You can't defeat your enemies purely with defense. No, I had it wrong. If you just attack, you're going to get hurt. Or worse. Well, the important thing is that we realize the truth before it's too late. We need a balance between the two. And this fine fighter here showed us the way. I don't know if this is a good reward, but Olkin knows a thing or two about defense. I'm all about offense. You don't say? That's so hard for me to pick up by the fact that we've made it through all this dialogue so far. I doubt there's much a warrior like you could learn from the likes of us. Glad to help if we can. Let's head back to the village. I bet Triss's store is running low on goods right now. People there must be in deep need. You said... Now, hold up. You said a reward, but then you didn't give me one?
Oh.
Yeah, there's a stone slab in the area. They're all broken open except for the floating one within the village itself. When that happened, chambers with stone slabs were exposed. Those slabs provide rare examples of Zonai writing. Taro has translated a bit of it already. You needed a secret stone to become a sage. It's a shame we don't know what they mean by sage and secret stone. Done. Maybe I'm going to get a reward from Triss, hopefully. Okay. We're going back to town. We're going to talk to Triss, and then we're going to figure out what comes after that. Have I broken this yet? Couple arrows. Let's go. 6 arrows. Worth it. Okay, so should be right here, right? Oh, yeah. Marker on my minimap. Hi, Trissa. Well, visitor, I heard the news. You've done us a huge favor. Those two have argued about offense and defense since they were barely old enough to walk. They just praised each other's vegetables, and now it's like a brand new day for those old coots. Got some stock back in, so it's happy days all around. This is my hope. My hope is that with this stock, we can make more porridge. We got an Endura carrot. If they sell any of the things that are needed for porridge, then I can actually fix Nanna. Endura carrot. It's been prized since old times. It's become remarkably rare of late. Please take it with you on your journey. Thank you. Drop by anytime. Hi, welcome in. Those coots made up, I have a strong stock. One little problem, bird eggs are... there's a second quest. Bird eggs are still in short supply around here. The cuckoos still lay their eggs every morning. Yes. Okay, perfect. This is something we heard about from, I think, a notebook or something. The cuckoos are laying in a new spot. I tried following them once to find their new nesting place, but I'm not as quick on my feet as I once was. Given how well our bird eggs sell, I usually have I usually like having 10 or so on hand so I can easily restock them. Oh well. We're going to follow the cuckoos. I recommend the swift carrots, fortified pumpkins. Cool. So, is this butter? This is butter. For porridge, I need, I think it's milk and... Is it milk and butter? I don't think so. I think it's milk and wheat. And milk and rice. Is what I meant to say. So this does not necessarily help me, but I will buy a couple. Because I'd like to have them for future recipes and such. We have some fortified pumpkins already. Swift carrots, and then that should eventually be eggs. Okay. Time to chase some chickens down. Or something else. We'll see. Let's go with the... You're not Buget. You're Dorian. Dorian with the daughters. Where's Buget at? Because I was going to say I could tell him about the one thing. There's Paya. Do we risk it and just try and make Nanna... We could try and just make the porridge for Nanna right now. Let's do it. Should be a thing right over here. This is the two old guys, Olkin and Steen. Yep. You are Corey. Cool. Hi, Corey. Lasley says this won't work either. So we've got rice, we've got milk, and we've got a Sundalion. I'm 99% sure this is correct. I hope so. Sunny veggie porridge restores hearts damaged by gloom. Porridge made of easy-to-digest vegetables, fresh milk, and high lean rice. An uplifting dish. She's getting worse and worse. I need to hurry and make her a porridge. I've got one for you. Huh? What is that gentle aroma? Is that porridge I smell? Could it be? Did you make a porridge that could help with gloom sickness? Give it a try. What did you say this was again? Sunny veggie porridge? I've never made anything sunny before. Maybe this will help my grandmother. I hope so. I know I was like throwing stuff at her last 2 episodes ago, but I hope she's better. Well, grandmother, how is it? Thank you, Leslie. That was the first meal I've been able to finish in quite a while. Listen, I only really have one old person voice, and I'm just going to keep using it anytime anyone elderly shows up. Get used to it. Grandmother, your complexion. The color's coming back to your cheeks. Hey, look, are you seeing this? A few bites of your sunny veggie porridge. It's like she was never even sick. So you were the one who made that porridge for me. Such a gentle flavor. It didn't just nourish my body, but my spirit too. Thanks to you and my granddaughter, it seems I'll be around for a long time yet. I'm so grateful to the both of you. Clary's here. Grandmother, what are you doing up? Oh, Clary, I'm sorry I worried you. This nice young man made me a wonderful sunny veggie porridge. I'm feeling much better now. Don't worry, I didn't do it out of the goodness of my heart. I did it because I wanted discounted clothing. You're doing this much better after one bowl of porridge? I guess I knew that was Lasley's plan. I'm still amazed it actually worked. Now that I'm feeling better, you should hurry and prepare for your journey, Lasley. Oh, that's right, to study fashion, right? In Hateno? Huh? You knew? Can't get anything by her, Lasley. Everyone knows studying fashion in Hateno Village is your dream. Grandmother and I can't take care of Enchanted by ourselves. Trust me. You deserve this. Clary, are you sure you don't want to go study with her? Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't, but there's something else I want more. I want to make Enchanted a success right here in my beloved Kakariko Village, right next to my beloved grandmother. And I dream of someday filling our store wall to wall with outfits you designed, Lastly. Don't worry about me. That's really sweet. Go study, come back to us as a fashion icon. Thank you, Clary. Thank you, Grandma. Now that grandmother's all better, I think it's time I head back to the shop. Got to make sure our prices are back to normal. No. You can keep it expensive for everybody but me, right? Maybe next week she falls sick again and you need help from somebody else. Thanks for your help. I made a lot of porridge trying to find a cure. We won't be able to eat it all ourselves. It turned out pretty tasty. I'd like to give you some. Hell yeah. Energizing veggie porridge. That's perfect for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to work hard for my big sister. Yeah. Done and done. I'm a mini quest fiend. Side quest fiend. They haven't invented a side quest I can't solve. Okay. That guy ran away from the inn to change the survey team's bed sheets. Let's do that one. The survey team's bed sheets. Actually, I don't know about that one because I think you have to run around to all the different places. What if we just went up to this? Sorry, I'm still getting turned around in Kakariko Village. Hold up. I believe right behind me is the big ring, right? No, it's the red marker, so it's this one. It's right in front of me. So we've got this one we can't get inside, although I think I know how to get inside of it. There's Taro. Taro says maybe from this angle.
Oh.
Zelda ordered everyone to stay out of the floating ring ruins. Hard thing to ask, but she's the princess. We found a stone slab inside of each of them. They're the keys to unlocking this place. So you would probably be pretty pissed if I just like walked on that thing and then ascended, right? Like I think those flags around it are probably trying to say, hey, you're not allowed to walk in here. But I really want to. Yep. Hey, you there? Come here. Caleb, why don't you come here? You stop me. How about that? Haven't you heard? Strictly forbidden. Okay, all right. All right. I still can't get over. I got kind of turned around at the very start of walking into Kakariko, and then since then, I still struggle to get the directions right. Yukit says, hey there, hope you're not skipping lunch. Did you visit the ring ruins? I visited one, and I want to tell you about it. What did they say? Well, sages and stones, special stones. So it's not enough to be exceptional. You need a secret stone to be a sage. Or so it seems, at least. But what's a secret stone? If it's that special, I'm sure its beauty would put a diamond to shame. Thanks for telling me about that slab. Truly fascinating stuff. Just 2 left. Can only imagine what discoveries lie in store. How should we get up there? I really don't know how to do it. How I should do it. Have we talked to Letty, by the way? What do you think's written on them, Tatsi? You're not Tatsuna. Are you the one who goes with... Are you the 2? Yeah, okay. I remembered Tatsuna, but I did not remember Letty in terms of the name. Hello, world. It's Katla. Katla has a secret base. It's that I don't know you, and I shouldn't talk to strangers. We're already talking. Maybe we aren't strangers anymore. This is probably fine. I drew the ring ruins, Big Sis, and me. Isn't it good? I also want to draw the stone slabs they found, but they're covered in weird writing. Where's your secret hideout? I wonder if I could just wait and follow you and find it. Off I go. I'm kind of banking on. So, in case you missed it or don't remember, we found a secret area in a cave. Was it in the well? We found a secret area in the well, right? That I think was probably the secret hideout, but I don't know that for a fact. Ooh, there's also some cuckoos. Uh-oh. What to do? I guess we might follow the cuckoos. Where are you guys going? Where are you laying your bird eggs at? The cuckoos will go off somewhere when morning comes, it says. Okay. So probably not the right timing. How do you think you get up here? I kind of want to go this way. To the shrine and then around. I kinda don't want to leave Katla alone, though, because I'm a little bit impatient, and that's not a good reason to... I'm going to keep an eye on Katla. If Katla starts walking off, then I may go follow her. Otherwise, I may start climbing, working my way towards the big ring ruin above town. Katla's still there. Okay. Oh. Red alert, red alert, red alert. Going into the chief's house? Rain, go away. Is it just because it's raining? I'm not scared of rain, but when I was small, Big Sis used to cry at Mommy's grave when it rained. That's why rain should go away. Well, I'm going to go draw stuff. Out of my way. It's done raining. Are you going back exactly where you just were? I swear to God. It's a good thing she's so cute. Same exact place. All right. Let's go to the shrine and work our way around. We're finally getting to sink our teeth into some of this Kakariko Village stuff, which I'm excited about. Couple side quests done so far, but okay. And then the other thing is that I have not actually been inside of that or that, I believe, and I have not been up there. So those are all things I should do. That's a waterfall. Okay. I guess there's also, like, that's one, right? But isn't that also one? That's the one where we just found the... Okay, good. Never mind. That's where the codgers were. The old people. Can I see from up here? She's still there. Okay, good. It's 1:45. I mean, this is kind of like the middle of the day for... She's just doing whatever she wants. Okay, let's try jumping over here. Very interesting area here. kind of want to get to the top of this because it looked like there was a flower up here. And I'm a sucker for flowers. Absolute sucker for flowers. I think we've got both of these. Yep. Blue nightshade and a silent shroom. Can we still see her from up here? Uh-oh. I currently cannot see her, but she might be behind this tree. At some point, I think they probably also will, like, fade out of existence because we're too close. We're too far from them. Like, they won't render. But, I don't know. Never mind. That person's rendering. Maybe she moved. And I missed it. Oh, part of this one's in the water. Let's go over to this side first. There's somebody up there. See if we can't ascend out of here, right? Beautiful. Actually, sorry, I didn't realize there was stuff down here. There's a little walkway here. Does this take us around the back? It does. Arrows? One arrow. Not worth it. Yeah, one arrow is probably not worth the durability that I had to use to make it happen. Okay, there's the flags that mean that I probably can't go any further than this. That said, I have not been down here yet. There's some chained hot air balloons. There's this, like, rock garden slash... I can't remember if they were graves. Oh, that's a Yahaha. I know I interacted with them in the last game, but... Hold up. Let's see if we can do this. Can I throw something at him? Can I light this Yahaha on fire? Dang it. Yahaha. I mean, dang it. It's not on fire. I lit its house on fire. I thought maybe it would be on fire too. Just kidding. Might just have to climb our way out of this. I don't know that we can necessarily ascend just yet. We'll climb up and see what this ring ruin up here is all about. Our stamina is great right now. I'm loving it. Loving it. Beautiful. Beautiful. And truly, by beautiful, I mean also beautiful, you know? Maybe the wetlands are exactly as wet as they were last time. Like, I remember it being kind of a... kind of a pain in the ass to traverse at times. In terms of, like, you were always stuck to the platform, and then you were stuck to the ground that had actually, where you could actually, like, traverse. But then, of course, the enemies also wanted to be on that part of the, you know. There were Octoroks in the water, but then there were a bunch of Lizalfos on the islands and stuff. We're getting tons of arrows over here. Which is fantastic for me. Okay, let's meet who's up here. Ooh, are you Dai? No, you're Gordy. Okay. No, Dai was the person who was stuck in the inn. Are you the owner of the inn? Wake up. Oh, please wake up. Saguru's not far off, and if he finds out someone's been sleeping on one of the stone slabs, a priceless artifact. Oh, no, you're wearing the blue, which I think might make you a member of this. Yeah, you're a member of the survey team. The blue and the hat. I think that makes you a survey team member. I'll be the one who gets it. Stone slab. Stone slabs are slabs like the one this guy is sleeping on. Survey team discovered stone slabs in each of the ring ruin sites here. Our leader can read Zonai writing. The record, this one is a record of a historic fight, one that was between a great king of that era and the Demon King. The ruler did not or could not defeat the Demon King and instead imprisoned that mighty foe. Text also says that the sages who fought beside this ruler left something behind in case the Demon King returned. Aww. Okay? It worries me to know this discovery talks about a Demon King's return, and here the upheaval has just happened. If only we knew what those sages did to prepare in case he came back. Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to think and fret at the same time here. You can read the deciphered writing for yourself. It's right next to the slab. That's interesting. Demon King, sages left some sort of preparation. They couldn't defeat him, but they left so they imprisoned. They couldn't defeat him, so they imprisoned him, and then left a. Also, the imprisoning war was literally the name of the war in the mural. He said something about two kings. Rauru is Zonai and first king of Hyrule, so probably between Rauru and Demon King. Which, based on that memory we saw, 1 + 1 = 2? I don't know. Sages left something behind. I should write that down. Sages left something behind. Where's the inn owner? Inn owner is this guy. He came to change our beds. I realized he'd fallen sound asleep. Nothing wakes him up. I tried shouting and shaking. What's more, he decided to doze off on top of this priceless slab. He has been saying truffle now and then. Maybe he's having a dream of eating a hearty truffle. I wonder if he'd wake up if he smelled one right underneath his nose. Hard to get one, though. They're pretty rare. But there's one all the way over there. Where? Who's bobbing along under the waterfall? Don't know if somebody dropped it or it floated in from somewhere else. I've got to do something about this guy soon, though. Saguru's in the ruins above. He'll come back here eventually. Now, hold up. You're telling me that my method, which has never worked before, of throwing stuff at people, might work here? Do I have a hearty truffle? Please let me have a hearty truffle. Please, 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 please. Oh, baby. Oh. Sniff, snorf, a gentle aroma with a strong... Sniff, snorf, by the way. What do you do? Snorf? What does a snorf sound like? You know, I know what a sniff sounds like. The strong, hearty undertone. My dear hearty truffle, I have you now. Snorf, sniff, snorf. Uh-huh. Was that just a dream? Where am I? Oh. That's right. I was changing the beds. Anyway, thanks for waking me up. I need to hurry back to the inn. That traveler's going to be so mad at me. That poor traveler put in an 8-hour shift while this guy got some REM cycles in. Insane. Thanks for helping me wake that guy up. Can't believe he fell asleep on one of the priceless stone slabs. That can't have been comfortable. I'm glad he woke up before Saguru found him. If I slept on a stone slab, would I dream about the glory days of the Zonai? Saguru never comes down. Maybe I'll give it a try. You don't make any sense. You're worried about Saguru coming down. The minute we dissolve that worry, you're like, Saguru never comes down, if I'm being honest with you. Stone slab at the large ruin says, the Demon King vast power. No hope of victory. King's own life. Managed, imprison him. Imprison not indefinitely. Prepare demon revival. We sages must leave our knowledge. Future generations. Reading between the lines, this stone slab seems to be a record of how the king in those days challenged the Demon King. If I had to extrapolate the meaning, I'd guess it's something like this. Can I just take a second to back away from what's happening in the game real quick? And talk about the writing? When I play, so far in this game, I really haven't had a big chance to talk about the writing. But I think this is probably a pretty good moment to do it because we're noticing a pattern here and it's kind of interesting. So I am not necessarily a huge fan of what's happening in the writing in this quest. And here's why. So I think if this same deciphered slabs section happened without the summarization at the end being like, here's exactly what it means, or here's what extrapolated the meaning means, that might be a little bit more satisfying for me as a player. And here's what I mean by that. I come from a background in novels and, creative writing and reading words on a page. In that world, so much of the work of, like, when you read Moby Dick, which maybe you've read, maybe you haven't, the words on the page are doing some of the work, and then your brain is doing a lot of the work to interpret, to contextualize, to paint with vivid colors. The fact that Herman Melville chooses certain words is wildly important for what happens inside of your brain. But on a sentence-to-sentence level, on a paragraph-to-paragraph level, on a page-to-page level, you as a reader are supplying some of the stuff that happens in the gaps between the words and the paragraphs. You get to do some work to create the story. It's one of the big beauties of the written word as opposed to film, where the world is portrayed for you on camera. The sound is portrayed for you. Video games, where, I don't have an interpretation of what Hyrule looks like in Tears of the Kingdom. I know what it looks like. It is provided to me. The written word is one of the few lovely places in art where you bring to the table, especially in this kind of situation with like found text where there are gaps missing. I think it's really satisfying to get to read the gaps and start to try to fill in that information myself. And I am going to be honest with you. This is the first thing in 20 however many episodes where I have been like, ooh, I'm not sure I like this. And maybe you have a different opinion, and that's totally fine. To me, this is a moment where this game directs itself at a lower level of intelligence. If it tells me what the interpretation of the found text is, then I don't get to participate in the interpreting of the text. And I am better off when I get to interpret. I have more fun, and I am more invested when I get to participate in the interpretation of the text. The same is true. Like if you watch, I'm not going to come up with any good examples. The same is true in film and other things too. If you watch a movie that tells you what it means, it's oftentimes less satisfying than if you watch a film that is invested in letting you participate in that question. I am a little disappointed. But I also know what I'm playing, right? Like I played Breath of the Wild, I played Tears of the Kingdom. I'm playing it now. I'm aware that like these games are often directed at a slightly different, maybe it's younger, maybe it's like It's more an open world game. It's less. It's a different type of audience. But I'm still a little disappointed. I guess it was something like this. No, let me guess. So Taro says the interpretation of this text is the reigning king determined they were no match for the demon king, gave his own life to imprison the threat. The sages tried to leave something for the people of the future who would have to prepare for the demon king's revival. I don't know. Hot take. If maybe you feel differently, maybe you feel the same. I don't think it like ruins my enjoyment of this game, but that is the first moment where I've been like, ooh, that feels a little bit like a miss to me. Maybe I would have more fun and I would be more invested. The game is full of puzzles, right? This entire map is full of puzzles. Words can be a puzzle too. Words can be a puzzle too. Let me puzzle through what my interpretation of that is rather than telling me. Large Ring Ruin Research Journal by Seguru. There are 5 ruins around the village, but what I call the Large Ring Ruin is clearly the most impressive in scale. Though parts of it have collapsed, it is the only ruin to retain its circular shape. As with the other ruins, a stone slab inscribed with Zonai script was found in the rubble. We've stored the slab in a tent at the nearby camp. I do have to say one other thought on this whole thing. And if this is annoying to you and you're like, Ryan, go play the game, don't worry, I will for the next 300 episodes, I'm sure. One other thing. We do have to remember, like, we have to be aware whether or not you would choose to do it this way. This game has a... How do I phrase this? Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, their approach to writing in so many ways is kind of similar to what's happening with this stone slab thing. And I say this as somebody who loves these games. The writing in these games is not, I think, their strong suit in terms of the, like, on-the-ground writing. Like, the found text that you find in the game. The people that you speak to in the game. The quest descriptions in this game. All of those 3 things that I just mentioned, the like found text, the speaking to people in the game, the quest descriptions, they all seem to have one thing sort of at their core, which is they are really interested in making absolutely sure you know what is going on. That is kind. As a writer, it's kind to give clarity to the reader. However, you also have a trade-off there. When you go way out of your way to make sure 4 different people in town say the same thing about, hey, you can't go over to this. Hey, you can't do this. Hey, you need to go this direction first. Hey, you need to go talk to Pura first before you do this. That's kind because it makes sure that you stay on the right page, but it also it's a little, like, for lack of a better word, it's a little patronizing. It treats you like a child. That's maybe a little aggressive. That's not exactly what I mean. But they're not trusting me. I'm not being trusted to figure it out. I'm being told what it means, which is a little frustrating as a person who really likes to figure things out. It's also, I have to say, very, what's the right word? It's very it's a lot of whiplash for me coming from having played some other Zelda games now, because it has not always been the case in all the Zelda games that that the writers are like, here is exactly what's going on. In fact, it's kind of the opposite. Now, do I think that makes Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom a bad game, or Tears of the Kingdom bad games? I don't think it makes Breath of the Wild a bad game. I love that game, and I am here to tell you, and I could spend 5 hours talking about why that game is genius and brilliant and beautiful, and then maybe I'll do that in the next episode. So no, I don't think it makes Breath of the Wild a bad game. Does it make Tears of the Kingdom a bad game? I don't know. I'm only 20 hours in. I'm loving everything I'm seeing so far, so I'm not holding my breath on this being a quote-unquote bad game. But I do wonder sometimes, what would Breath of the Wild have been like had some of the on-the-ground writing, by that I mean character dialogue, found text, like clues, Had some of that been at a slightly higher level, if it would have trusted me to be a little bit smarter rather than telling me what it wanted me to do, would that have been a more meaningful experience? I don't know. I think this is an open question for me. Maybe you have an opinion. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's something you've never thought about before. Maybe it's something you've thought a lot about before. But it's interesting. It's very interesting. Now, I said maybe I would do it next episode, but I guess I'll just do it this episode. Here's where I do think Breath of the Wild does some really incredible writing stuff. And here's where I'm excited to see if it continues in Tears of the Kingdom. I think there's some really exciting writing happening in Breath of the Wild in the memories. I think the central story being told via piecemeal that you can find in different orders, and you only make connections after having traversed a ton of Hyrule. I think the writing shines in the memories. The writing shines. And maybe that's just the trade-off that they made in Breath of the Wild, is they were like, we really want you to be a little confused on a macro level because you're piecing together these memories and you're piecing together information from Impa and Pyrrha and Robbie and people who knew you beforehand or whatever. But on the micro level, when you arrive at blank stable, we need 4 people there to tell you, hey, there's something interesting going on to the right. Go there. Maybe that's the trade-off they made. I don't know. Do you have thoughts? Do you have opinions? Do you think I'm entirely wrong? Do you think I'm onto something? Let me know. I'm interested to hear. Let's go see if this is... what was the name? It's not Gerudo. What was your name? Seguro? Seguru? Seguru. Did Pyrrha send you? I'm Seguru. Nice to meet you. I specialize in studying the Sky Islands. I mean, look at all these fascinating ruins just dropping out of the sky. Great stuff, right? Huh? Wait, you're not with the survey team? This is an official Ring Ruins research site. It's dangerous here for civilians. Oh my god, one more thing. There is also... I'm not actually going to be able to talk about it in any depth right now because it requires a much longer conversation. One of the most interesting things that I do think happens with the writing in these games in dialogue is the blank space for Link. The blank space in the fact that you're only ever hearing one side of a two-sided conversation kind of situation. It's very interesting. I have lots of thoughts on that, but we'll talk about it another day. Seguru says it's dangerous. If you're the sort of guy who comes all the way out here for curiosity's sake, you must be a researcher at heart. Since you're here, I'm happy to answer questions, as long as they're about Sky Islands. Well, I have lots of questions, and I would love answers. So, what are Sky Islands?
Oh.
You know when you start daydreaming and stare off into the sky, and then you go, whoa, a floating ruin. I can't actually... There's one right there above Link's head. That's a sky island. Remnants of the Zonai civilization, like these ring ruins, have fallen all over. Turns out they come from the Sky Islands. Which means the whole Zonai legacy is up there. The islands are untouched, so everything must be well preserved. That's the thing I had not exactly pieced together, is that none of the people from Hyrule have made it up there. And so, of course, when you go up, you're crossing like an archaeological dig line. When you go up into the sky, you're crossing a hard line where it's like, that is preserved untouched. I'm not boring you, am I? No! In fact, this is very interesting to me. I could go on about Sky Islands forever. Does anything live up there? We're not sure what lives up there. We found new species of plants around the fallen ruins. If there are plants, I'm sure other things lived up there too. This makes a lot of sense. We do find a lot of like splash fruit. A lot of plants that I'm not used to. Right around these ruins. If you're interested in that sort of thing. Corey, yep. She's the plant expert. She's trying to cultivate plants that were attached to the ruins. Sundelions. Ask her about it. I'm not boring you, am I? What makes you curious? I want to know more about armor made with Zonai tech. Did you say armor? Did somebody say armor? Clothing and culture are tied together, and there's so much we don't know about either of them. So many mysteries. Anyway, the bigger the Sky Island, the bigger the settlements. We think some sort of cultural relic must be up there. Since we can't get up there, it's all conjecture. I'll have to content myself to studying the ring ruins. We don't have a way to get up there. You don't have a way to get up there. I bet the folks in Terrytown could improve the balloon. Wish I had a reason to head northeast.
Ah.
Cool. Very interesting. So we need to find a way to explore this. Can I climb on it? Can I climb on your archaeological dig, my friend? Uh-oh, I ran myself out of... Damn it. Oops. I deserve that. That was a foolish mistake. Okay, let's... Nope. Let's stand up here, get our stamina back, and then let's... climb left. We're going to call it an episode in a second, but I feel like I ranted so much about writing that I have to... that I didn't get as far as I wanted to get. Also, this episode is dedicated to one person. I think it's Shadow Gal in the comments is keeping track of every episode where I mention that I have a master's degree in creative writing, and they're taking a shot. I think it's of water every time. And so I just wanted to say, for Shadow Gal, I have a master's degree in creative writing. I have a master's degree in creative writing. 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 Have fun. I hope it's water. Okay, where is the stone slab? Obviously, the stone slab was below. I was like, where's the stone slab? Oh. We don't need the stone slab. We have a chest. We have a chest. Large Zonai. Okay. See if we can't go up a little bit more. We got to try and get to the very top of this thing, right? What are the odds a little fun-loving Korok has not taken up residence up here and been like, I'm on top of the world, yahaha. Please. Oh my god. Plus we're going to get a great... Oh, baby. Yahaha. Speak of the freaking devil. Bye-bye. Okay, so then what we do next is we toss this into the lake. I think that's lake. I think that's a lake down there. What do you think these rings are? I don't know, but this is an awesome place to call it an episode. Thanks so much for watching. Me and my little buddy. Me and my pal up here on top of the world together. Wait. Can we do a selfie? Wrong button entirely. No, that's not the right button. Here. Selfie. Yo, Korok, can you look this way? First off, take a photo of that. Yeah, I need you to kind of face the camera. Yeah. I need you to face the camera with me. And then we need to hit some poses. Oh my god, with the dragon in the background. Perfect. That's an all-timer. That's an all-time photo. Absolute all-timer, by the way. Nadra. Cool. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on the writing decision specifically. I don't know that at this point it is useful to talk generally about the writing levels of Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom or the writing decisions, because I just don't know enough yet, and I'm going to encounter hundreds of more hours of writing decisions. What do you think about the specific decision to translate the Zonite slab and interpret it for you? The translation is one thing. Interpreting it for you, it's like one of the most age-old... I don't know why this bothers me so much. Maybe it's because it's one of the most age-old reading exercises of all time. It happens in books, movies, tech, anything. You have a page where some of the parts of the page are burnt, and you're left to make an interpretation of what the words that do still remain. How do they tie together? So why did they do it for us? I don't know. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow with another episode. Until then, master's degree in creative writing. Bye.